Good afternoon. It's April 28th, 2021. It's school vacation week, so we're here at noontime for a game between the Concord High Crimson Tide and I think it's Londonderry Lancers. These two teams played 2 days ago. I think Concord lost. They were down in Londonderry. Concord had a few errors, according to the paper, and didn't play their best game, so Concord fell to 4-1. Concord has Willett out there pitching. We've seen him come in near the end of a game as a closer on one of the earlier games we taped. And there was rain overnight. Field might be a little bit wet. Looks a little damper on the skin part of the infield. There was some puddles over there by the dugout when I went down to get the lineups. But Charlie Russell for Concord TV and Matt Arsenal on camera and not on mic, so he here to help out. Appreciate him being here. And Lee Owen to my right doing scoreboard and keeping the official score here. We'll go through the lineup. Concord is in, let's see, a four-way tie for fourth place with, let's see, I wrote all this down someplace, with Londonderry, Alvern, and Pinkerton. So Londonderry has one loss. They lost a slugfest to Bedford 10-9. Concord has played Bedford twice, beat them 6-1 and 3-0. So we look for a fairly even game here. I think baseball more than any other sports, it's comes down to who's got the hot pitcher, the number one, number two, or number three pitcher, whose bats are hot. So we'll go through the Concord lineup. Willett is going to be pitching for Concord, and Zach Smith will be out there. He's also batting. Looks like he's batting fifth in the lineup. Concord, Willett is pitching. Ryan Philbrick is behind the plate. Jonah Wachter is at first. Charlie Levine is at second. We got Brooks Craig, at shortstop. Left field is Nate Wachter. Center field is Tyler Wright, and Castle is out there in right field. And Londonderry's first batter steps in, so we're ready to go here. First batter is Marshall. He's the second baseman. Stands in from the right side. There's the first pitch. Strike one. Ground down to third. Third baseman catches it quickly across. 5-3. So one up, one down. We don't keep track of pitches here. We let Leon do that. He tells me every once in a while how many pitches here. I don't know if they have pitch counts for high school. They probably have a top level. Number two stands in from the left side. Number two batter, Fish, stands in. He's the DH. I think that's a strike. We're not getting a. Looks like we're not going to get a big arm extended. Yeah, he doesn't bring his arm up above his shoulder, so that's two strikes on the batter. Ground to first. So two up, two down here. Brings up Rio. He is the catcher. We got last names. We didn't have time to get first names here. Looks down to the third base coach. Rio stands in. Looks like he's a good 6-footer there. Holds the bat high. Pitch wide. Ball one. Doesn't look like there's much wind out there. That flag's kind of wrapped around the pole out there and kind of limp. Probably a little wet from the overnight rain. Down to third baseman. Third baseman grabs it, throws a wet ball. The second baseman was over there backing up, so wouldn't have been an easy play, but I think that comes in as an error. Wet ball, wet grass. So Londonderry has their cleanup hitter on. He's the first baseman, McDonald. Pitch looked like it ran a little high. Ball one. Ground ball, foul past first base. First baseman run down and trots it down. So 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. 2 out, runner on first. Curveball doesn't break in. 2 balls, 1 strike. Line drive, fading off to shortstop. Craig puts it away, and we go to the bottom of the first. No score. And the throw goes down to second here as we start the bottom of the first here. That first inning for Willette went pretty quickly. None of the balls were hit very hard, stung, and actually none of the balls left the infield. So Castle stands in. Ryan Castle. He's a senior. Lead off. He's out there in right field today. We got Zach Smith out there pitching for Londonderry. Swinging strike. Brooks Craig is on deck. Hey, that's a CNI single, I think. Yeah. CNI single. Got past that third baseman, so we'll give him an infield hit on that for Ryan Castle. So Concord has their leadoff batter on here in the bottom of the first. Nate Craig stands in. And we'll see whether Concord's going to be playing a little small ball here. They've scored. Concord's done pretty well. They've scored a lot of runs in the most of their games in the first inning. Not a lot, but enough to get out and get the lead. Nobody's cheating in. Well, third baseman looks like he's ready to step in there. Pitch right down Broadway. Craig is a sophomore, but he's an experienced player. Played up through the years through the ranks. Played on some championship teams in the lower levels, the youth leagues. Babe Ruth. Throw over to first. Runner is back. Big hole over there in the right side between the second baseman and first baseman. Fouled away. Fouled over the fence. The first baseman gives run to it. Castle on first was going. The hit and run was on, but couldn't keep it between the lines. We got a little bit of a crowd filtering in here. I guess Concord's, you have to be a relative of one of the players. Sign in as you come in. Some of the Londonderry fans were coming in. There were parents of players as well. Like the 1-2, throw over. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitcher holding that pitch down low. Count goes to 2-2. Hey there, how you doing? Our ever-present athletic director, Steve Mello, just came in, keeping an eye on things. So here's a 2-2 pitch. He holds that. Oh, he dropped it. Line to short, and ball pops out. That ball's pretty wet there, so L6. Castle hustled back, dove back in, got his uniform pretty tied dirty there, so. Pitch is called a timeout. He's got a problem. I don't know what his issue is. He seems to be holding that set position about as long as I've seen a pitcher. He got a mask on, a medals on, or something or other he's taken off. Maybe the umpire saw some sort of something around his neck. So a couple of line drives to shortstop here in the first inning. Nobody's hit the ball out of the infield. A couple foul balls running past first, but. So Tyler Wright stands in here. He's the fleet-footed center fielder, wearing number 10. So one out, runner on first. Looks like they're playing double play depth here. Strike right down the middle. I guess the angle we're at, we just don't see the umpire give his sign. He kind of puts it in front of that right shoulder. So Castle leads away at first. His third throw over there. Of course, Castle was going on one pitch there, so. They're stealing signs here or what, but somebody's got the idea he's going to steal. Number 3 batter, Tyler Wright in there. We'll get a pitch to home here. Swinging strike. Oh, 2 on the batter. Working pretty deliberately here. This looks like it's going to be a 2-hour game, folks. Not a Red Sox-Yankee 3-hour job, but a 2-hour. Oh, we're going to step out here. Sounds like the Concord team over there is bench jockeying, giving him some, trying to get on the pitcher's nerves. He goes down on strikes, brings up the cleanup hitter, Nate Watcher, number 27. He's out there patrolling the left field today. So Castle still over there at first. He led off with a infield single. Time. Yeah. Pitcher looks in, goes to the set. No windup. And catches that outside corner very high, but one strike on the batter. Walker's, I guess, hit a couple home runs. He hit one into a stiff breeze just to the left, just to the right of the foul flagpole out there in an earlier game we had. We'll see what he's got here today. Fouled away. Hangs in there. No ball, 2 strikes in the batter. Up high. Can't get him to chase. Looks down to third, getting some signs from the coach over there. If he reaches, Willett, the pitcher, is on deck. Comes a 1-2 pitch. Sooner or later. Strike 3. All third strikes. So Smith strikes out 2. Concord leaves 1, and we go to the second. No score. So we're back for the second inning here. Londonderry is going to have 5, 6, 7 up. Excuse me. Get on the right side of the scorebook here. Londonderry is going to have 5, 6, 7 up. We got Zach Smith, the pitcher, leading off. We'll see if he's as deliberate at bat as he is out in the mound. Pitch down low, ball 1. Brooks Craig ranges over behind second and picks up a 3-hopper and throws over to first, 6-3. Looked like it was destined for a hit, but he got over quickly and good throw over to first to who we got over at first today, Jonah Water. Next batter steps in. Parsons stands in. He's the third baseman. Stands in from the left side. Must be heavy air. We still haven't seen a ball out of the infield here, or through the infield. Well, that working very quickly compared to his Zach Smith. Catches that corner. 3-1 goes 3-2. He was looking for that walk to first. And he's going to take the walk to the dugout instead. So that's Willett's first strikeout. Brings up the number 7 batter, the shortstop, Killalay. Pitch down low, ball 1. Into that outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Curveball drops low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 2 strikes. She's working that outside corner pretty well. Working him in and out. 2-2, 2 outs here, top of the second. Inside. Count goes full. Second batter in a row. 3-2 pitch. Foul ball over the first base dugout. Out in the hinterlands. Count remains 3-2. Fouls another one over there. First baseman gives chase well beyond the fence. Pitch number 8 in the at-bat here. Try that 3-2 pitch again. Drops down low. We got our first walk of the game. Number 9, right fielder steps in. Holy. Looking down to first. 2 outs, runner on first. One strike. Throw over to first. Runner is back. Philbrook out there blocks the ball. Willett to the set and the pitch. Up high. Bends him back. It's down low. Count goes to what? 3-1. So Willett throwing a lot of pitches here. Runner on first, 2 outs. And we go to our third 3-2 count in a row here. Batter thought it was a little high, but the ump didn't think so. Runner will be off with 2 outs. Five to 3, and they leave one. No score after an inning and a half. Two up, 2 down. Brings up Jonah Wachter, the first baseman. He's had a few putouts over there. 1, 2. He's had 4 putouts in the first 2 innings. Pitch is wide. Ball 1. 6'2", 185. They got him on the program. Right down Broadway. No, ran low. Two balls, no strikes. 2 down. Nobody on here. Fouls went over the first base dugout. One ball, 2 strikes here. Up high. Around the eyes, didn't chase it. Cam McGonigal, the DH on deck if Wachter gets on base. There's a first solid hit to the infield. Concord has a 2-out single from Jonah Wachter. Brings up Cam McGonigal, the DH. So Concord looking to get a 2-out rally going here. That was really the first. I guess they had a fly ball to center, second hard hit ball. Oh, he goes fishing on that one. 1 strike. Ryan Philbrick, the catcher, on deck. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gives it a whack, but only a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes on McGonigal. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Runner on first. John Wachter. He goes fishing, digs it out, and fouls it down past the first base stands. Count remains 1-2. Still not much wind out there. That flag's barely moving out there, if at all, on the center field. One center fielder rages over, catches at about the same spot last inning, lead off. So, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on, and we go to the top of the third. No score. The throw goes down to second as we number 9 hitter comes out for Londonderry, Payan. He's the center fielder. Had a couple putouts. Looks like we got a little bit of wind blowing here. Wind blowing in. Payan is the center fielder. Pitch inside. Ball 1. Curveball breaks through the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. He goes fishing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inside. Count goes even, 2-2. Marshall, the second baseman, leadoff hitter over there on deck. Looks like we may have sun by the end of the day here, huh? Inside, count goes full, 3-2. Working both sides of the plate and up down, but he's going to a lot of 3-2 counts here. I mean, he walks him. Not what you want to do, walk the number 9 hitter. That's the second walk of the game for Londonderry that Willette's given up. And we have some sun coming through the window here. Don't get the tan and lotion out quite yet, though, folks. I don't see much blue sky. So Marshall stands in. He grounded to hit a sharp ball. The third baseman made a good stop as he led off the game, threw across. Deep fly ball, right on his horse. He's got it. Tosses it back. Runner goes back. So back to almost to the warning track. He got some good wood on that, but good metal on that. Brings up Fish. He's the DH, stands in from the left side. He grounded down to the first baseman first time up. Curveball doesn't drop in. Roundhouse curve, off speed. Ball 1. Throwing back, throwing over to first, keeping the runner close. Double play, 4-6-3. Levine to Craig and over to first. Looked like he might have was close at first. Walked her, so Concord turns 2. Looking to get something going here in the bottom of the third. And throw goes down to second as we start the bottom of the third inning. Number 9 batter, catcher Ryan Philbrook stands in. See if we can get something started here. And then Castle and Craig. Philbrook coming off I guess an excellent hockey season. It looks like he might beat that out. Yeah, he's almost beat it out. Almost beat it out. Looked close down there, but that would be 1-3. Trying to get something started. Brings up Ryan Castle, senior. He had an seeing eye infield single. Past the third baseman, didn't get to the infield, but curve breaks through that outside corner. 1 strike. Zach Smith out there for his third inning of work. There was another curve in there. Castle holds the bat steady, waiting for that third delivery to come in. Six to 3. Shortstop to first brings up Nate Craig, who was in the middle of that double play that ended the top of the third. Craig is a sophomore. On 1-2-3. 3 putouts to the first baseman. We go to the top of the fourth. No score. So we're back for the top of the fourth here. 3-4-5 will be up for Londonderry. Rio the catcher, McDonald the first baseman, and Zach Smith the pitcher. Rio reached on an error first inning. We got a few. Good throw across, 6-3. Good scoop over at first. 1 pitch, one out. Brings up the first baseman, McDonald. Get to the outside corner. 1 strike. Working that same corner, 2 strikes. Jared Willett out there for his 4th inning of work. Gets him on a 3-pitch strikeout. Getting stronger as he goes. Well, we got pitcher against pitcher here. Last time, Smith grounded to short to first. Willett working quickly. Curve looked like it broke in. Didn't think so. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Catch that high outside corner. Bends him back. 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2 outs, top of the 4th here. Six to 3. Craig over to Wachter. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 4th. No score. So we're back for the bottom of the 4th. Tyler Wright, number 3 hitter, center fielder. He's had some work out there in center, going back to the warning track to haul one in. Nate Wachter on deck, and the pitcher on deck, and pitcher Willett would bat 3rd. Zach Smith out there for his 4th inning of work. Ball drops low. Ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Catches the outside corner here. Yeah. 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Took a hack at it up over the first base stands. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Off speed, freezes him. Catcher throws it over the third baseman's head. Call 3rd strike. Brings up Nat Wachter. Left fielder. He went down on strikes in the 1st inning. Cleanup hitter for Concord. So Smith seems to be moving down to the curveball, the off-speed stuff. Not so much on the fastball. Up high, he holds back. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a notion held back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He went down on strikes in the 1st inning. Well, that's pretty big outside corner there. Second call strike. Strikeout, and brings up pitcher against pitcher here. Willett, he lined out to center field. So 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Pitcher against pitcher here. Ball 1. One ball, 1 strike on that omnipotent outside corner. 1-1 pitch. No, looking to see if he got a looking to see if he could check with the first base umpire that he went around on it. I don't think it was even close. Pitch in the dirt in the left-hand batter's box. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 4th, no score. Concord Crimson Tide against Londonderry Lancers. Off speed, has him chasing. Count goes 2-2. And it looks like it's fair ball, just inside the line, and I think he's gonna stay at second there. Oh, Concord's 3rd hit, 2 outs. That was about a foot or two inside the line. He went down low for that, dug it out with his 9-iron, but hit it a little further than most 9-irons. It gets a double. Brings up Kevin McDonough, the third baseman. Well, Concord would, I think that's the first runner to reach scoring position. Yeah, they left 2 on earlier. Well, Concord's third hit of the game. Yeah, he steps out. He gets time. Concord bench giving the pitcher some raz here. He holds that ball. He holds that ball in that set position an awful long time. Ground foul. Third base coach Owens picks it up, throws it over. 1 strike. McDonough popped out to first last time. There's a sharp single to left. Gonna make the go. Scores in. With a tight game and 2 outs, the coach sends him at third base. Left fielder got it in pretty shallow, but threw into the third baseman who turned and threw it home, but unable to get him. So Concord's on the board here in the bottom of the 4th with 2 hits. 2-out rally. Brings up Jonah walk to the tall first baseman. There's a pitch at the knees, strike 1. Pitch wide, 1 ball, 1 strike. McDonough over there at first. Gets about a 3-step lead over there. Zach Smith turns into a statue there in that set. Pitch down low. Down low. Count looks like 3-1 over there. Down low. He takes a walk. So 3 men in a row reach. First and second, 2 outs. Brings up Cam McGonigal, DH. He hit a strong liner to center field. So left to the flagpole. Not quite that deep. Concord looking to break it open here. 1 run in. Starts to bend him back. He had a notion, but he held up. Looks like the right fielder's got a beat on it, hauls it in. So Concord gets 1, leaves 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Concord up 1-0. So we're back for the top of the 5th here. Concord got a run there on a solid hit by McDonough after Willette's double. Pitcher helped himself. So we got 6, 7, 8 up for Londonderry this inning. Parsons, the third baseman, he went down on strikes first time through in the 2nd inning. No. Yeah. Well, tough angle for that first base umpire to make a call like that. Easier on a right-handed batter. So ball one. One ball, one strike. One ball, two strikes. Took a rip at it. And 1-2 pitch. Missed on the inside corner. Not by much. Two balls, two strikes. He hits one. Catch, put a star by that. Right fielder hauls that in, does a dive, and picks it off the grass. That's a Castle out there. L9. Oh. That brings up Killalay, the shortstop. It looked like that one might have been destined for extra bases if he didn't get it, but he came up with it. Killalay walked in his only other appearance. Killallay's the number 7 batter in the order. Five to 3. Brings up the right fielder, Wally. Kevin McDonough coming in, picking that one up, getting an easy hop up off the grass, throws it over. 2 up, 2 down. Up. Center field had a long way to go. We'll give I think it was a hit. It was going to drop in. So that's the first hit. I guess we'll say the first hit of the game. Looked like a hit. It looked like a hit off the bat. Looked like it was going to be a tough chance. Both of them, second base and right fielder, gave way to the center fielder, who had a good beat on it, but couldn't get there. Brings up number 9 hitter, Payant. He walked first time around. And Willett does his impression of Zach Smith by holding the ball. Runner on first. He's had some base runners before, a walk and an error, a couple walks and an error, but checks the runner at first, looks to the plate, throws over. It was just, yeah. Foul ball over toward the Concord dugout. 1 strike. Leadoff hitter Marshall is on deck in case this batter reaches. Two strikes on the batter. Yeah, he's only a couple strides over, so I don't think he's going. Grounded foul, same spot over past the third base Concord dugout. Count remains 2 strikes. 2 down here in the top of the 5th. When that checks the runner, looks in. He gets him. Strikes out number 9 hitter. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Concord up 1-0. Throw goes down to second here in the bottom of the 5th, and Ryan Philbrook, the catcher, is going to lead off. Looks like Zach Smith is out there for his 5th inning of work. He gave up a couple hits and a walk after striking out 2 in the last inning, the bottom of the 4th, and Concord plated a run and then left 2. So we'll have 9-1-2. Right down Broadway, strike 1. Philbrook's had some good skills. Let's see what he can do here. Up high, holds off. Saw him and Nate Craig in the 12-year-old state championship game we taped for Concord TV. At the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball to short. 6-3. 1 up, 1 down. Brings up the top of the order. Here's Ryan Castle. Made that catch out there in right field last inning. Slid and I guess we'd call it it was more of a line drive than a fly ball. Shoestring catch. Castle singled to lead off the game, then grounded to short. Pitch down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. We got a few fans in the stands here. Actually, probably pushing 100. Foul back. Foul ball. Zach Smith to the motion. Up high. Goes fishing after a slow curve. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up Nate Craig. Lined to short, and he grounded to short 2 prior appearances. 1-2. That's the 5th strikeout for Zach Smith. Oh, there we go. Up the elevator here. Shortstop calls it in. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 5th, top of the 6th. 1-0 Concord. Top of the order, top of the 6th here. Concord up 1-0. We got ourselves a pitcher's duel between Jared Willett and Zach Smith. And as I said, we got the top of the order here. Marshall's the second baseman. He has grounded to third and flew out to center. Bends him back a little bit. Ball one. One strike. One ball. So Willett in his sixth inning of work. And there's a single, reached out and plopped it over the second baseman's head. So that's their second hit. I imagine we might see a little small ball here. A little small ball, a 1-0 game in the sixth inning. Number 2 hitter Fish stands in from the left side. Last time up, he grounded into a double play. And he grounded to first, his first at bat. So he's on the roof. Both the Philbrick and the third baseman give it good rush, good push. No wind to blow it back, though. McDonough and down there at third. Yeah. Oh. Stolen base. So they get the tying run on second with nobody out here in the top of the sixth. Got 1-1, I think. Got each hand up. So both Londonderry and Concord, as well as Pinkett and Alverin, are all a four-way tie for fourth place, actually. Winnacunnet, Keene, and Portsmouth are have yet to lose. Yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike. So Winnacunnet is 8-0. They were touted as a strong team in the early preseason polls. 83-6. 83 runs in and have only allowed 6. So I guess they're Concord's vaunted pickoff, which has been successful through the years. Not successful then. All down the left field line. Well past the stands. I think 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Willett needs a strikeout here. Strikeout or a pop-up here. A 1-2 pitch. Checks the runner. Past the first baseman. That run, I'll get the run in. Looks like he's going for 2. Throw coming in. No. So Londonderry ties it up with 2 hits with nobody out in the top of the 6th. just past the first baseman. He reached over for it, but it was past between him and the line. Couldn't get his glove on it. It brings up Rio, the catcher. He reached on an error and grounded to short. One strike on the batter here. Jonah Wachter digs that out of the dirt. Third baseman looked to run her back to second, and then after the throw was made, he moved up. So 5-3 brings up the cleanup hitter, McDonald. He's the first baseman. Guess they're going to Concord's playing the infield in here, looking to cut off the run at home. He lined to short and struck out in 2 prior appearances. Catches that outside corner there. 1 strike. There's only 1, right? Yeah. Curveball doesn't drop in. 1 ball, 1 strike. And we got the sun breaking through here. Fly ball, left fielder's got a beat on it. Sacrifice fly gets the second run in. Single, stolen base, a double. Runner advances to third, so 2 outs and nobody on. Londonderry takes a 2-1 lead here in the top of the 6th. Brings up the pitcher, Zach Smith. He's 6-3, grounded twice to short. Pitch down low, ball 1. Oh, we're actually seeing a little bit of blue sky now. We got the sun out. Ball 2. No, my eyes aren't that great, Lee. Sorry. Yeah, 2 balls, no strikes. Pop fly, third baseman ranging over. Looks like he's got a beat on it. Hauls it in, McDonough, and there's the 3rd out. But Londonderry gets 2 hits, 2 runs. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. Londonderry up 2-1. So we're back for the bottom of the 6th. Concord down 2-1. Going to have to scrap back here. Number 10, Tyler Wright, center fielder, comes in. Comes up to the plate. He's looking to get the bat on the ball here. He's gone down swinging, struck out twice. Pitch down low, ball 1. So we'll see if Zach Smith tires any here, as Wright did in that 6th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's the number 3 batter in the order. Well, 2 balls, 1 strike. Guess that was a little further outside than most of those other ones. 2-1. Foul ball. Count goes 2-2. And he gets one. Center fielder ranges over. Apparently didn't get to it. Concord has a leadoff double. Did he misjudge that? Is that what happened? Just didn't get there. Okay, I lose it here on the screen hanging down. But so Concord has the tying run at second with nobody out. Brings up Nate Wachter. He's the left fielder. He's had a couple taters, home runs this year. Right off the pitcher. Pitcher takes it off. Shortstop comes in, so we'll go 1-6-3. But when he gets the runner to third, same kind of a unorthodox sacrifice. Get the tying run over to third with one out. If it hadn't hit the pitcher, I'm not sure we would have. I'm sure it would have been a hit. That brings up Willett. He doubled last time, and he lined out to center, so he's put the bat on the ball, looking to help himself out. The infield is in, looking to cut off that tie and run. Ball low, catcher blocks it. So infield in on the grass. One out, tying run on third. Pitch is wide. Ball two. So both these pitches today did pretty well through the 5 innings. Both of them getting third time through the order. 2-0 pitch. Catches it at the knees on the corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. We got a full sun coming out. A little more blue sky moving in. Two-one pitch coming in. Had a notion, held off. Count goes 3-1. Nobody warming up in either bullpen. 3 balls, 1 strike. Takes the walk. Couldn't find that outside corner. That brings up third baseman McDonough. He ranged over to the dugout and made the third final. We're going to have a trip to the mound. Trip to the mound here. First and third. First and third, 1 out. Gonna have a conference here at the mount. So McDonough goes down and talks to Coach Owen, and Coach Owen goes and talks to Tyler Wright on third base. Ump decides to come on out and give him the hurry up. Give him the hurry up. Gets them back to their positions. So I guess they're going to play at. Looks like they're going to play at double play depth here. They're going to hope for the double play and not the drawn in infield here. We got. We'll let the pitcher down there at first. Foul ball down the right field line. Right fielder gets over the line, well beyond that in foul territory. 1 strike. McDonough popped out to first, and then he singled in the fourth inning. Had the RBI. Oh. He wrapped himself up going after that slow curve. Two-strike pitch, one out. Tying run 90 feet away. Foul ball. First baseman goes to the fence. Just a long strike. Two-strike pitch. Two-strike pitch. Zach Smith. The longest set positions we've seen in quite a while out there on the mound with runners on. Two strikes in the batter. Expect we'll see the curveball here. Hit that same spot, same start. So, sacrifice foul fly. He pops out to the same spot he did in the second inning, and the same first baseman makes the great catch. Concord comes in with the tie-in run. So it's a sacrifice. We saw that same play in the Softball Girls World Series back 10. So Jonah walked or stands in. He has singled, reached twice, singled and walked. Runner on first, 2 outs. Foul ball down the right field line. So Concord ties it up here in the bottom of the 6th. Tying run at first with 2 outs. Wachter, a 6'2", 185 senior. Lollipop curve stays high. One pitch. Call back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cam McGonigal on deck if he reaches. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Concord ties it up in the bottom of the 6th on a sacrifice foul pop-up down 60 feet past the first baseline. Pitch down low, 2-2. 2-2 is the count. So Smith trying to get through the inning here. Nobody warming up in either bullpen, so. Two, 2 outs. 2-2 score. Drops in on that high outside corner, folks, and that's strikeout number 6. Yeah. So we go to the top of the 7th. Concord tied it up, 2-2. And we got Willett back out there. Parsons leads off. He's the number 6 batter, followed by Killaway and Woolley. Parsons he hit a line drive to right field that circus catch was made. So we got a leadoff double here on the first pitch. He hit one to, as I said, he hit one to right center last time up and was, was robbed. They're going to put in a pinch runner here. Speedy Gonzalez heading in here. The go-ahead, the potential go-ahead run brings up Killalay, the shortstop. Oh, the coach is in there making the substitution. So Killalay had a walk and grounded to third. Number 7, he's the shortstop. So we got ourselves a tight ball game here. Top of the 7th, Concord comes back and ties it up in the 6th. At the knees, strike 1. All ball down third. McDonough over, scoops it up. Two strikes on the batter. Oh, he hits one the other way. Foul. Spoils it. 2 strike remains. Yeah. He goes lunging. Gets the strikeout. So that's 1 out here in the top of the 7th. And that's a 1, 2, 3. It's a fourth strikeout for Willett. Got a lot of ground balls. Ground ball pitcher here. Brings up Woolley. He's had a single. Curveball breaks in, catches that inside corner. 1 strike. Grounds it foul to the on-deck circle. 2 strikes on the batter. Willett working from the stretch here with a runner on second. Up high. Need a step ladder for that one. He wasn't going to chase that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Didn't drop in. There's a 1-2 pitch. Looks in for the sign. Batter calls time. Looks in for the sign. 1-2 pitch. Outside, Philbrook blocks it. 2-2. 2-2 is the count on the batter. Oh, well, the batter was walking towards the dugout. The catcher was going to tag him, and the umpire didn't call strike. So looks like it's 3-2, folks. 3-2 pitch. One out, runner on second. Foul ball. That runner on second got down. I think everybody did except both umpires. Looked like a strike, but so what do you got? 3-2 again here. 3-2. 2-2. Okay, I'm sorry. Looks in for the sign. Trying to keep the runner close at second. I don't know what. Well, that was 3-2, folks. Now we got first and second. One out. And brings up the center fielder, Payant. He has walked and struck out. So number 9 hitter in the order. Ball inside. Ball inside. So tie score here, top of the 7th. 2 on, 1 out. Philbrick turns around, looks at the umpire. Ball 2, I guess. Looks in, 2-0 pitch, first and second, 1 out here in the 7th. Umpire warns the Londonderry bench. Haven't really heard much from them. 2-0. 2-0 count here. All the way. Two balls, one strike. Number 9 hitter. So game on the line here. Top of the 7th. Two one. All ball down third. Count goes 2-2. So one of the COVID restrictions is the umpires don't throw the balls out. The team in the field, foul ball goes out to the from the bench to the pitcher. 2-2. Willett looks in. Blocks the ball. Count goes full. 3-2. So Payant worked for a walk in the third inning, and he struck out in the 5th. So we'll see what happens here in the 7th. Yeah. Willett down the, gonna challenge him. Ball goes to the screen. Wild pitch. Walk. Sacks are loaded here. Brings up the top of the order. Yeah, it looks like time to change the pitcher here. Coach Owen goes out. Concord's got has action in the bullpen, which I didn't pick up on. So Willette had a no-hitter through 5 2/3 innings. Getting a good hand from the crowd. Sacks are loaded. Who they got coming in? Number 11 there. I don't have him on my roster. I got, it's not Tyler Wright. Wright's out in center, right? Yeah. Donald Cody, is he the... All right, well, who is it?
The last name's Sullivan.
Sullivan, okay. Good Irishman. Number 11, Sullivan. All right, so leadoff batter stands in. Marshall, he's had a single last time. Concord in at the corners. Ball goes to the screen. Pass ball, unfortunately, but lets the go-ahead run come in. Three-two. I assume that was a ball in the dirt. Now the infield's in, trying to cut off another run. Foul ball back over the... Actually, the first foul ball we've seen come straight back in quite a while. 1 ball, 1 strike. Down in the dirt, blocked by Philbrick. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a 2-1 pitch from Sullivan. Foul ball. Down past the dugout, first base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Single through. We're going to hold him. It's a single, gets an RBI. So they have 2 in the top of the 7th here. He's at first and third, and taking it with 1 out. The third base coach wasn't going to take a chance sending the runner at third. Fish stands in. He hit a double. Hits one to left. Left fielder raging back. Hauls it in. And they get that 5th run in. Sacrifice fly. Situational hitting. So Londonderry plates 3 here in the top of the 7th. Takes advantage of a couple of walks, a pass ball. One strike on the batter. Number 3 hitter stands in. Hits one foul off the end of the bat, past first base dugout. 2 strikes. This is a catcher, Rio. He has grounded the third, grounded the short, and reached on an error in the first inning. So and that's it. But they get 3 in, so it's 5-2. 5-2. Concord's got a big hole they got to dig themselves out of in the bottom of the 7th here. So they've got 3 runs on 2 hits. I think they left 2 on. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. So we're back for the bottom of the 7th. Concord down 5-2. We got McGonigal, number 8, standing in here. He's the 8-hitter, DH. He's lined to center and flew out to left. So he's got the ball out of the infield, but see if we can get it into some grass here. And Ryan Philbrick, and then top of the order. So Concord down 3. First pitch is a strike. Strike 2. So they got a new pitcher in here. We didn't get his name, and we'll give you his number in a second here. But these 2 teams playing on Monday. I think it was a 5-1 game outside. We got a fireballer here, so it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. McGonigal looking to get something started off. Down low. I guess he swung. So we got a strikeout. And 2-3. Brings up Ryan Philbrick. Pitch up high, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Foul back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On number 9, the last batter struck out McGonigal. Yeah, and two balls. 2-2 is the count here with number 9 batter for Concord. It's one to center. Center fielder roving over, hauls it in. So Concord is down to their last out. He's up top of the order. Ryan Castle. Ryan led off the game with a single. 1 for 3. Also made a spectacular catch. Made a spectacular catch in right field. Concord down to its last out. Curveball, 1 strike. Swinging strike. So Concord's down to its last strike. Concord will go, if Londonderry will go to 5-1 if they hold on here. Concord will go to 4-2. Drop down to about 5th to 6th place. And that's it. Their closer came in, struck out 2, and got a fly ball to center field. So Concord loses to Londonderry for the second time in a week. No handshake after the game, but they just kind of point to the other. And so anyway, so a pitcher's duel till the 7th inning. 2-2, and Londonderry plates 3, and Concord goes to 4-2. They'll be playing Exeter on Friday, and they got 4 or 5 more home games. We'll try to get some of them, and we'll follow them in the playoffs. So thanks for Matt Arsenal for doing camera, Charlie Russell for Concord TV. Thanks for watching.